Hey, it's John Siskovich, and I'm coming to you with April's Farm Finance Challenge report. And I wanted to, instead of trying to highlight anything, I wanted to give you a little behind the scenes on how all this happens with this video at the introduction of the report for this month. So I'm recording this, it's right before we publish the post to keep it as contemporaneous as possible. But it's mid-May. Things are really picking up on my farm. They're picking up on the other farms that are participating in the Farm Finance Challenge, and people are getting very, very busy. And this is one of those crucial times where keeping track of your finances is really important, because it's very easy, you know, if the tractor breaks or if this breaks or if that's got to go in the field, this needs to be transplanted, this has aphids on it, the coir has to go up in the hop yard. I'm in my hop yard right now, we're stringing up coir. That's 2,800 strands of string that need to be all tied and anchored to the ground. It's crazy, it's a huge project, and it's crucial to get it done at the right time. Otherwise, just your hops grow in the field and then they roll over and it's terrible. Anyways, so very, very hard to get everything done, and I actually had the benefit of twisting my ankle. I hurt my ankle, I've been hobbling around the farm like a fool, because I haven't babied it enough, because I still walk everywhere. And that lent itself to an opportunity, and I got to take the day and spend it in the office updating my yearly budget, going over my QuickBooks reports. Kate's learning how to use QuickBooks and how our sales process goes, so that she can help me with that. And I had all of that set up from the winter. It was great. I made some adjustments because my pig order fell through and I can't get my hands on any pigs. I scaled down on egg layers from what my initial budget was going to be. I adjusted the broilers because their numbers changed a little bit. And because I had set all this stuff up over the winter, it was easy to make those adjustments, because all I had to do was say, oh, we're not doing 250 or 280 egg layers, we're going to do 120, and then it zip did all the numbers for the year, and I was able to readjust my budget. And I know that I need to, by the end of the year, by a certain time in my cash flow for the year, raise, grow, sell something to make up some of the income that is lost off of one of these other operations. So that's where now that we get into the thick of things, where it's getting really busy and most of my time is spent outside on outside projects, having your business set up and your systems in place so that you can make those updates on the fly, you know how to enter those expenses, so that at the end of the year, our final Farm Finance Challenge post, we'll be able to look back, have all these numbers, and have a more detailed and accurate picture of what happened on the farm this year. Even though if it's not perfect, if there's not everything we've included on the reports on the blog, even if there's not all the information that we've captured on farm that we know we wanted to capture, it's an iterative process, and year to year you get better, you learn things, you add stuff into your spreadsheets, you update how you track things on farm, because at the end of the year I don't want to just look at a bank account and think, oh, I got a couple $100 left, I guess I covered all my expenses, I did really well. I want to know exactly what's happening on farm, so that if there's, I have a lot of different things on farm, if there's one thing that is really not pulling its weight, then I'm going to lose it, and I'm going to get rid of it. I'm going to scale down. Those egg layers not pulling their weight, so I scaled down on them because I would rather put my time into hops, which would be more beneficial for our farm and our farm operation as a whole. And even if you don't have pigs, chickens, sheep, hops, vegetables, apples, you can do that within a vegetable operation. And it was just mentioned on a podcast episode, I think with Dan Berube, actually, a Farm Finance Challenge member, where he knew if he grew these two crops, this one was more efficient to process, he could grow more of them a little quicker, and it was higher dollar than this crop. So why not grow more of this and less of this? Because at the end of the day, you want that free time to read a book, spend time with your family, rest your freaking sprained ankle. It hurts even as I'm sitting on the ground. That's why I'm doing all my videos on the ground today, because I'm still running around doing stuff. So the tracking, uber important. It's really busy time of year. This is the time where we'll look for your understanding and support for myself and the other Farm Finance Challenge participants, because we're outside in the weeds, all of us farmers and homesteaders. Homesteaders, it's still really busy. getting all of this stuff done and trying to bring these reports to you. So thank you for following along so far. On behalf of myself, Scott, Farm Marketing Solutions, thanks for following along, and on behalf of all the other participants, love your feedback, and I guess until next time, keep organized, keep your head up, don't get too focused on how insane things are, just knock things off the list and eventually it will all get done. Like all these pieces of coir I need to anchor in the ground because I can see them blowing behind me. Anyways, keep tangenting, and it's 5 minutes into the video. And until next time, I will see you out in the field. Oh man.